I am moving. I've been living in Minnesota most of my life. And from the ages, so I was born here, but the ages of 12 to 18, I lived in Maryland for about 6 years. And then I moved back when I was 18, and I just feel like I've been stuck here for so long. Like something has been just keeping me here. And I feel like I really need a change. Last year, I actually really wanted to move to Arizona, and that just didn't work out. And I'm glad it didn't work out because I had 2 sick dogs, or one dog that was sick and my other dog that got sick, and they both ended up passing away. So I'm glad I didn't stress them out with a move. But I had a nightmare a couple days ago. And in the nightmare, this guy trapped me in his house and was trying to rape me. And I was actually able to fight back. Usually I can't fight back in dreams. I can't do anything like in my dreams. I can't talk, I can't scream, I can't run, I can't fight, I can't walk, I can't do anything. I'm just paralyzed. I was able to fight back and get away. And I woke up and my heart was just beating so fast. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And so about 3 years ago, I was raped. And I was in a relationship with this guy. And I ended up leaving that relationship. He raped me several times. He threatened to shoot me. He was abusive towards both of my dogs, and I just didn't feel safe. I knew if I don't leave, he is going to murder me. 100% he's going to, so I need to leave. So I left, and unfortunately I ended up homeless because of that. And I had family that I ended up moving in with for about 3 days, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, you can stay here for 3 days, but then you have to move on. I had some other family that's like, you can move in with us and we'll help you get back on your feet, because I also lost my job because of how stressed I was. And I had to put Winston in an overnight kennel that he had to stay for about 3 months because my family members were allergic to dogs, but Delilah is a hypoallergenic dog, so she could stay with me. And I was very stressed out. I was at one of my lowest points in my life. And I mean, I got through it because of my dogs. Like, they kept me alive. This is before I was vegan. I still had severe depression and anxiety, and I was just suffering. And I did actually go to the police, and I did report it because I wanted to press charges. But they said what he did to me wasn't illegal. Personally, I mean, I don't understand how rape isn't illegal. Threatening to shoot someone isn't illegal. And abusing dogs isn't illegal. Like, they're all illegal. I guess the cops just didn't want to press charges. I think part of the reason is because the person who raped me used to work for the police, and so they were protecting him. And most of the rapes happened in the basement of his brother-in-law's house, and his brother-in-law works for the police, so they were protecting him. You know, that's unfortunately what the police do. They just protect their own. So I did get a no contact order against this person, and I felt somewhat safe. I applied to over 200 jobs. I got a new job. And I was able to save enough money to get the place that I'm currently in right now. I've been here, it'll be 4 years in June. And, you know, yeah, trying to move on with my life. I got a lot of therapy to deal with it. Obviously, I personally just don't think that I could just heal everything, all the trauma that I've dealt with. And I've been wanting to leave Minnesota for a while, so I think this is a good chance as well. I mean, I miss my dogs. I do. I miss them a lot. It's really hard to come home and just be alone, just knowing that I'm alone, because they added this level of safety when I would come home and I'd be like, yay, I get to see my dogs, and they're just not here. Delilah passed away October 11th, 2024. She was sick for like 5 years. She got constant UTIs. I was taking her to the vet constantly, and they couldn't tell me what was wrong with her. And it turned out that she had kidney disease. 6 months before she passed, they said that she had stage 2 kidney disease and she didn't have a lot longer to live. And then 6 months later, the day I took her to the vet, I knew she's not coming home. Like, that's the last that she's gonna be at home. And then she ended up passing away that day. And then a little bit longer after that, Winston was diagnosed with arthritis. And I started taking him to the vet every single month to get an arthritis shot, which did help. And then the last time I took him was a routine arthritis shot. And they're like, he looks pale. Can we run some blood tests? And I'm like, sure, go for it. You know, a little bit while later, they take me to the back room and they tell me that he is in renal failure and he has kidney disease. And I'm just in complete shock because I didn't bring him there to die. I brought him there to just get his arthritis shot. I thought he'd be fine. And they're like, well, you know, you can take a couple days to make a decision. I'm like, I can't take him home like that. He's obviously suffering. So I made that decision right then and there, and obviously I went home alone. And it's been very hard. And yeah, I don't feel safe in Minnesota anymore. I don't feel like I could really live anywhere in Minnesota and feel safe, even though I have a no contact order against the guy. It's just kind of in the back of my head where I'm thinking that, you know, I don't have that automatic doorbell, you know, where my dogs will bark and alert me that something's wrong. So I just think it's time to leave Minnesota. Other than that, I am allergic to the cold. I have cold urticaria, which is an allergy to the cold. And so I get hives, itching, pain. I could end up going into anaphylactic shock, which, I mean, that's horrible. It's never got to that point. I don't carry around an EpiPen with me, but I definitely don't like having allergic reactions. It's very limiting. I can't just go outside and go on a long walk because I'll have an allergic reaction. On top of that, I have vibratory urticaria, which is an allergy reaction to vibration. So same symptoms. Like if I were to try to go on a mile run, I would have the same symptoms and it would just be horrible. And so I think for me, it would just be really nice to live somewhere where it is a lot warmer. And so I won't be running into that as much. And I've been looking at Texas, and that just seems like the place for me to be. There's a lot to do there. I would feel safe and comfortable going out and going to new events and meeting people. A lot warmer. Like, I can deal with the heat. I'm not allergic to the sun. I'm not allergic to heat. I do really well in the heat. And so that's where I am going to move to. My lease is up in June, so I have found a place that I will be moving to, but in the time up until then, I will be working on transitioning to a minimalistic lifestyle because I feel like that is the best way for me to move. Instead of paying someone, a company, $3 to $4 grand to move me, I just don't want to pay that, right? I'd rather just get rid of 99% of my stuff and only take what I need when I will be there. So starting out with my office, I will be getting rid of this accent chair because I don't even use it. I'll be getting rid of this coffee table because I don't use that either. This mirror, I just don't need to take it. This love seat, and then this desk is huge. It's a L-shaped desk. It's so big, I don't need to be taking that with me. So I'm actually planning to buy the Uphill Design desk. It's a floor to sit to stand desk, which I really want. And I'm not gonna buy that until I actually get to Texas. But I mean, I just don't need all of this stuff. I really don't. I'll be getting rid of 99% of this stuff in this room and then just donating it. I also sell things on Poshmark. So I have this whole closet filled with stuff. I'll be getting rid of like all of this stuff. I have all these bags up here that just aren't selling. It is what it is, right? You start a business, it is what it is. And all of this stuff that I just don't need. And everything back here, there's just like a lot of boxes down there. I also have a bunch of camera gear that I also don't need. And then more camera gear down here. And then also down here. I'll have to go through everything to see what I'm actually using, because I'd hate to take things that I really just don't need. That's just such a waste. Then I have my bedroom. I'll be giving this table away. I don't know if I want to keep those lights though. But I mean, yeah, I can't imagine taking this bed with me. Like, that would take up so much space in my car. It's like a smaller size SUV. And then also, how would I even take that mattress? Would I fold it? Like, if I put that in my car, I wouldn't be able to fit anything else in my bed. I actually want to get a shiki futon, also known as a Japanese futon bed. So I'd be sleeping on the floor on a tatami mat. And then I have all of these clothes here. I need to go through that and figure out what I need and don't need. The new place will be all wood, so I won't even need any carpet stuff at all either. And then I don't use my TV. I would give that away, this table away, this thing away, and then all of this here, because that goes along with the vacuum that I have. I have my closet here. I have a lot of clothes. I've gotten rid of probably 20 bags worth of, trash bags worth of clothes throughout the years, but I have more clothes here. I need to go through these and figure out what I don't need. All of these boxes here is more Poshmark stuff. There's like 6 boxes there I'd be giving to my friend. And then I have some other stuff here. I bought some of these bags for traveling. I'll probably fit as much clothing in this bag as possible. And then I have some other stuff up here. This is my living room. It is a mess right now. I actually need to get rid of this mirror. It came broken, and Amazon is like, keep it, but we'll give you a refund. So now I have to figure out where to take it. But these two shelving units, there's like two different ones here. My friend said she would take those. I'm actually watching her plant for her. She said she would also take this Aero Garden unit. I'm gonna get rid of this thing because I don't need that either. This table, I'm gonna give that away. I've only used it a handful of times, so I don't need it in the chairs. And then these two cabinets, my friend is gonna think about if she wants those or not. I'll give away this lamp, and then this unit here, I'll end up giving that away too, because I would assume I don't need it. I also don't need any of this stuff. I'll be giving that away as well. I mean, there's like nothing in here for me to give away since there's just toilet paper and extra stuff. And then my inline skates. And I apologize for the mess. I have been stressed, and when I'm stressed, things pile up. But I will give away this table. I need to get that Vitamix fixed because I have 2 Vitamixes and I really don't need 2. I actually had 2 dehydrators. I gave my other one away. I don't know if I want to keep that. I can't figure out if I want to keep this one or if I want to bring it with me. It's just going to be so hot in Texas. Do I really need a dehydrator? I don't know. And then these 2 things that I got from IKEA, I'm going to give those away. I need to empty out these containers and give the containers away because I don't need them, and everything else in there, I need to figure out what to do with that. And then as for the kitchen, it's a mess, but I have a lot of stuff here that I would either throw away or give away. Like, I don't use all of this stuff. I haven't used it in, maybe a year or something. I don't use that stuff. What else? Oh, more containers. I've actually given away a lot of containers so far that I donated. And then stuff in there. Up there as well. Some of that stuff is gonna expire, so I don't even know if anyone's willing to take that now. I've gotten rid of a lot of my spices already. And then I don't know what I want to do with my juicer. I haven't used that in like a year. I think I used it, once in the last year. And I ended up throwing the juice away because I didn't like it. So I am actually very excited about this move. Like I said, I've been wanting to move for a while. I almost moved to Arizona last year and that just didn't work out. So I am very excited. I will be sharing my journey as I move, as I give things away, as I make more plans, and then if I go to tour the place before I actually move. And yeah, just my journey. I think I'm gonna end up road tripping down there because that's just what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know, maybe I'll stop along the way and share anything else. But yeah, bye for now.